Today we will debunk the fundamental, well-established knowledge about our planet. What if we told you that the Earth is hollow and life is thriving inside it? Sounds incredible, doesn't it? But there is irrefutable evidence that will make you question everything you thought you knew before. You might say, this cannot be, but we are sure that after learning these 6 facts and seeing the photographs taken by a spacecraft flying over the North Pole, you will change your mind. This discovery is capable of completely changing our understanding of the structure of the Earth. It turns out that our planet has neither a core nor a mantle. To see the sensational photo, you simply must watch this video to the end and be prepared that after this, your world will never be the same again. The idea that our planet is hollow inside has such ancient roots that it is impossible to trace its origins. This concept has been reflected in countless literary works, but mentions of it can be found even earlier in various religious contexts. For Christians, the bowels of the earth are associated with hell. For the ancient Greeks, it is associated with the underworld of Hades. In Scandinavian mythology, the concept of Svartalfheim is located deep underground in the world of dark elves. In modern times, this seemingly forgotten hypothesis, rejected by the scientific community, unexpectedly received new momentum thanks to sensational photographs taken by the American spacecraft ESSA-7. On November 23, 1968, in conditions of complete cloudlessness, the satellite captured several images of the North Pole in which a huge gaping hole was clearly visible right in the center of the polar region. The publication of these mysterious photographs caused a real stir and shook the scientific community, reviving long-forgotten discussions around the hollow Earth theory. Although the authenticity of the photographs is beyond doubt, scientists concluded that the mysterious dark spot in the images was not the entrance to a hollow Earth, but merely the result of a play of light and shadow. However, this explanation did not satisfy the supporters of the theory about the existence of vast voids inside our planet, and they continue to provide new evidence in support of their hypothesis. Some enthusiasts go even further and claim that a highly developed civilization exists in the depths of the Earth, hidden from the eyes of humanity by the thick crust. As an argument, they cite the testimonies of various researchers and travelers who allegedly visited this mysterious underground world. One of such testimonies is the diary of the American aviator and polar explorer Richard Byrd, in which he describes his incredible journey into the Earth. During a flight to the North Pole, Byrd allegedly accidentally found himself in a huge cavity hidden beneath the polar ice. There, the explorer saw images that amazed him: herds of mammoths and other prehistoric animals, vast inner seas illuminated by an unknown source of light, and even traces of a highly developed civilization that he called Ariania. Byrd claimed to have received a message from the inhabitants of this underground world for the rulers of the Earth. However, his story was met with great skepticism by the scientific community and led to ridicule and accusations of being a fantasist. Another curious episode in the history of the hollow Earth theory was the hypothesis of the German aviator Bender, who suggested that our world actually lies inside a concave shell and the visible surface of the planet is its inner side. This idea so interested the leadership of Nazi Germany that a special expedition to the Baltic island of Rügen was organized to verify it. It was led by Dr. Heinz Fischer, accompanied by a group of the best radar specialists. Scientists set up powerful radars on the island, aimed at the sky at an angle of 45 degrees to the Earth's surface. In this way, they hoped to get an image of the British squadron that was in the sea at that time. However, the experiment ended in complete failure. The ships of the enemy could not be seen through the atmosphere, and the British fleet remained safe. After this failure, Bender fell out of favor and was sent to a concentration camp, where he soon died. Givi Pirelli, head of the Esoteric Society of Georgia, put forward an intriguing hypothesis that both Adolf Hitler and Joseph Stalin possess secret knowledge of the existence of an entrance to the hollow earth in the Caucasus. According to Pirelli, it was the desire to gain access to this mysterious portal that was the true reason for the Nazis' fierce struggle for control over the Caucasian region. Pirelli claims that the key role in passing information about the underground world was played by the influential mystic George Gurdjieff, who, in his youth, studied together with the future Soviet leader Joseph Yugashvili at a theological seminary, and then emigrated to the West. It was from Gurdjieff, according to the head of the Georgian esotericists, that the Nazis learned of the existence of a mysterious entrance to the bowels of the earth in the Caucasus. There is no reliable information on whether Stalin himself believed in the hollow earth theory. However, it is well known that the KGB, at his order, organized a secret expedition to the Kola Peninsula, in which the mysterious mystic Barchenko took part. After the completion of this mission, Barchenko disappeared without a trace, and all materials related to the expedition were classified and remain inaccessible to this day. In modern times, the main argument in favor of the hollow earth theory has become the sensational photographs taken by American satellites. However, the question remains open. If the existence of giant holes leading to the underground world is a proven fact, why has official science not yet recognized their reality? Supporters of the hollow earth theory are convinced that these portals have indeed been discovered, but that information about them is carefully hidden from the general public. As proof, they cite the testimony of American Admiral Richard Byrd. Another argument in favor of the existence of an underground civilization is the mysterious photographs taken by the American satellite ESA-7. One of the pieces of evidence is also the fact that as you approach the poles, the air temperature paradoxically rises instead of falling. Another curious detail that supporters of the hollow earth idea point out is the regular discovery of fresh plant seeds in the northern latitudes, which could not have grown in these harsh regions. This suggests the existence of an unknown source of plant life somewhere nearby, possibly hidden under the ice. Another mystery for scientists is the fact that some species of migratory birds fly north in winter as if trying to reach some mysterious place beyond the Arctic Circle. Moreover, in the Arctic regions, contrary to popular belief, there are many animals and birds, which indicates the presence of favorable conditions for life there. Another argument in favor of the hollow earth theory is the amazing feature of icebergs drifting in polar seas. It turns out that these giant ice masses consist exclusively of fresh water without the slightest trace of salt. Moreover, strange red dust of unknown origin is often found on their surface. Buddhist sacred texts often mention the mysterious country of Agartha, which can be translated as inner world. Although most interpreters tend to consider Agartha as some kind of spiritual, immaterial reality symbolizing the depths of human consciousness, there are those who take these descriptions literally. According to supporters of the hollow earth theory, the legendary Shambhala, described in ancient manuscripts, is actually located somewhere in the bowels of our planet and is the abode of a highly developed underground civilization. It must be admitted that the number of skeptics rejecting the hollow earth theory far exceeds the number of its supporters. Most modern scientists, armed with the latest scientific knowledge and technologies for studying the Earth's interior, consider the belief in the existence of giant underground spaces to be a naive and baseless fantasy. In their opinion, the idea of a hollow earth is an irreconcilable contradiction with the fundamental ideas about the origin and evolution of our world, as well as with the basic laws of physics, in particular with the theory of gravity. Supporters of the hollow earth theory cannot clearly and logically explain how gravitational forces would act inside a planet lacking a significant part of its mass. Moreover, all geological data accumulated by scientists over many years of research unequivocally indicate that the Earth has a layered internal structure, including a crust, mantle, and core. This model of the planet's structure is confirmed by many independent observations, ranging from the analysis of seismic waves generated during earthquakes to the study of the Earth's magnetic field. The existence of a giant cavity inside the planet is incompatible with the nature of the propagation of seismic vibrations recorded by seismographs around the world. Supporters of the hollow Earth theory often mention a hypothetical inner sun that supposedly illuminates and warms the underground world. However, if such a luminary really existed, it would inevitably lead to a significant increase in temperature on the planet's surface and make cold seasons impossible. Meanwhile, observations of the Earth's climate convincingly testify to the presence of regular seasonal temperature fluctuations, which completely refutes the idea of an internal source of heat. Thus, despite the fascination and originality of the hollow Earth idea, it finds no support in scientific facts and observations. Modern science has numerous reliable pieces of evidence in favor of the traditional model of our planet's structure.